All right, let me show you the listing addendum real quick. So the addendum to listing agreement has a few things in it which make it extremely powerful. The first thing is the pricing strategy. So we don't get this actual prices in here, but we're putting TBD, TBD, TBD. Mr. Seller, we understand we're going to cheat a little bit on the high side, go in at 275, even though the data supports 250 to 260. But every 30 days, we're going to have a conversation. And we reviewed the Claris market metrics pricing analysis, tells us that if we don't get interest right out of the gate, we've got to reduce our price to meet the market. So TBD, 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 we're going to have conversations about price every 30 days. If you're unhappy for any reason, our one-day listing allows you to cancel this agreement. Give us an opportunity to fix the problem. It's important that we serve you at the highest level. Transaction fee as part of your closing costs. There'll be a transaction fee of $6.95 payable to RE/MAX Real Estate Experts. This is for the internal processing of your transaction, and it's in addition to our commission, covers the contract to closing portion of your transaction. If for any reason the listing agreement, we don't have your listing sold by, at this point, I guess we'd be signing up like May. Yeah, right, 6 months. May 31st. This extends our agreement so we don't miss any days on market for an additional 90 days. We've reviewed market conditions, and we let you know that, the market is shifting. And we'll have you initial here against our advice of listing at, 259, that you decide to list a little bit on the high side, so they can't come back and be pissed at you later. So that is a tool that, for a few reasons, for the pricing strategy to set the tone on the 30-day market reviews, the cancellation guarantee. I believe everyone should let their clients release them unconditionally with no charge if you're not doing a good job. If your client wants to be released, clients aren't. If you're doing a good job, they're not going to do this. It doesn't matter. And if they want to fire you for any reason, you have to let them fire you. You can't have the scarcity mentality, but I have marketing in it. You just didn't do a good job. And sellers aren't going to do it for sneaky reasoning. They're not going to try to do it to do FSBO. It just doesn't happen when you do a good job. But you should offer it. It's a very strong USP. And then transaction fee. Everyone, even if you have to call it additional commission, you could say an additional commission of $6.95 is due at closing for the internal processing. It's an addition to our, X% commission. You should be charging transaction fees at this level. The 90 days, it doesn't really happen all that much. Most of our listings are selling pretty quickly, but we still get them to sign that. And so very, very powerful document.